Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Danielle. Today we're going to get started in tabletop right away, okay? And I'm going to face the camera, but feel free to face whichever direction feels best for you, okay? So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and slowly just start to move right away in and out of cat and cow. And again, go nice and slow, spend a little time, maybe a little bit longer time than you normally would in each position. You can even close your eyes if you like. And then slowly make your way into neutral tabletop, okay? And I'm just gonna do a little wag of the tail and the shifting of the legs, okay? It's just like window wipers, so let your toes move to the left, okay? Stay nice and long through your spine. Focus can turn towards your toes, and then you can lean a little bit over to the right to get a little stretch through the right side body. Good, and then switching sides. So toes are going to swivel over to the right. Focus is going to go towards the right, so you'll look at your toes. And then you can lean a little bit over to the left, so you get a little bit of a stretch to the outer left hip, side body. Okay, let's do that one more time. Moving your feet over to the left. And again, your toes can be pointed or tucked under behind you. You can do a little mix of both. That's fine. Good, and then switching sides. Over to the right, look towards the right. And slowly coming back to the center. Okay, and then again, just another round of cat and cow here. Okay, coming into neutral spine. Left leg is going to extend out to the left. Toes will face forward as best you can. Gently walk your hands in to come up to standing on your right knee. Okay, and again, make sure everything's stacked up. Right knee, right hip. Arms reach out to the side, and then gate pose. Left arm down, right arm up and over, and this is just a soft touch to the outer left leg. Good. Getting a nice big stretch through the right side body. Good, and then right hand down, left arm up and over, palm faces down, and see if you can move your head and your shoulders back a little bit. Hips move forward, so you don't want to break at your hips. You want to keep pressing your hips forward into space. Good. Drop this top arm, add a little extra weight, puff up your ribs towards the sky, and then start to reach your fingertips towards the floor. As you circle around, hands are going to come back into that tabletop position. Okay, right hand down, left arm up towards the sky, twisting open. Okay, so here's a nice big open belly twist. Staying here or expanding your wings. Left arm can reach back, getting a nice big stretch through the chest. You can even add some circles of the wrists if you'd like, if that feels good. Good, exhaling, lowering down and switching sides. Left hand down, right arm up towards the sky. So now here's that true twist, a little less mobility here, feeling a little constriction, but again, bring your navel to your spine. Good, exhale, lower down. Left knee bends in and switching sides. Right leg reaches out, toes face forward. Walk your hands in towards your left knee, standing on top of your left knee, stacked up. Good, gate pose. Right hand down, left arm up and over, side body stretch. And again, soft touch to the outer right leg. Make sure your leg is straight. Good, left hand down in line with your left hip. Right arm reaches up, and again, try not to reach forward. Roll your chest and your hips forward, your head back into space, okay? And there you go. Then you get this nice little stretch from your right heel through your hip, the side body. Drop this right arm, make it heavy. Press your ribs up towards the sky. Reach your fingertips towards the ground as you crawl forward. Again, coming back into that tabletop. Left hand down. Right arm up towards the sky, twisting open, and again, opening up your wingspan, adding those circles if you'd like with your wrist. Exhaling, right hand lowers down, twisting, left arm up towards the sky, twisting to the left. Good. Exhaling, lowering down, bending your right knee back in, and again, making your way just again into another round of cat and cow. And then when you're ready, we'll make our way into our first downward facing dog. Okay, so hips up nice and high, making all of those adjustments. Thumbs are in line with each other. Spreading each finger out really wide here. Ground through your hands to press your shoulders up, right? And then shoulders and rib cage up, tailbone up. Okay, so you're really pressing to lift your whole torso, and then dropping your heels down towards the mat as best you can. Good. And again, try not to splay your rib cage. Seal your rib cage in. Seal up your core. Soft focus towards your ankles, or maybe even up towards your knees. Okay, as we walk forward to the top of our mat, try to walk heel toe with each foot, okay? And go nice and slow so you get a little deeper stretch through your hamstrings, okay? So heel toe, and you can always bend your knees if you need to, but this just gives you a little bit deeper stretch as you walk up to the top of your mat, heel toe. And then once you get there, feet will be hip distance apart. Hang on to opposite elbows and gently just drape over your legs. Figure eights, shifting from side to side. I'm straightening one leg and bending the other. Okay, so really anything goes here. Don't forget to shake your head yes, shake your head no. Release all that tension. Okay, bend your knees, release your arms down, slowly roll up to come all the way up to standing. Arms reach up over your head, and exhaling, hands at your heart center. Inhale, arms up over your head. Exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. Inhaling, lengthen up halfway. Exhaling, step your right leg back behind you, coming into your high lunge. Okay, so again, you can take baby steps, you can take a nice big long step, but hands will be under your shoulders. Left knee will be stacked on top of your left ankle. So it's really important that you move this knee back into space. Drop your hips down, roll your shoulders, lift your chest and your heart. Good. Back knee lowers down, low lunge. Okay, arms reach up over your head. Ground down through your feet as you lift your arms, lift your chest, shoulders drop down. Good. Exhaling, hands lower down, half split, straightening your left leg. Okay, we're not going to stay too long here, so don't worry about how far you are or how close you are to your leg. Just think about squaring your hips. Okay, breathing. Then back into this left leg. Okay, we're gonna step back, plank pose. Okay, so take your time. Left leg will step back to meet your right. And again, any variation here, knees can lower down. You can keep your legs straight. You can lower down onto your forearms. Good, just pausing here. Breathing deeply. Lowering down with control, straight legs or bent knees. Okay, we'll come up into baby cobra. So keep your hands under your shoulders, roll your shoulders up, lift your head and your neck. See if you can float your hands so you're really using your back muscles to lift you. Good, and then ground down, lift up a little bit higher, and then slowly press back, downward facing dog. Take your time traveling up to the top of your mat, okay? And again, as you travel, maybe add a little extra hamstring stretch as you walk forward, okay? This is really nice. Sometimes it's nice not to just jump up to the top of your mat or step up. Moving slowly and walking up, you get extra stretches, okay? Lengthen up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhaling to come up to standing. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Second side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Left leg steps back this time, low lunge. Good, arms under your shoulders, hips sink, roll your shoulders, lift your chest and your heart. Double check to make sure that knee, right knee stacked right on top of your right ankle. Good, back knee lowers down, low lunge. Good, root down through your right foot. Press down to lift up. Take a nice big deep inhale here. Exhale, hands lower, half split. Good, again, we'll come back to another round of a hamstring stretch, so don't worry too much. Again, just kind of focus on the alignment, opening up space slowly here. Good, start to bend back into this right leg. Plank pose. High push-up position, okay? Pausing here. Checking in with your breath, checking in with your core. Lowering down with control, straight legs or bent knees. Maybe coming up into a higher back bend. Cobra, baby cobra. Good, even upward facing dog, whatever feels good for your back here. And we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Slow your breath down here in downward dog. Good, and then traveling to the top of your mat, take your time again, and take those small steps, or you can start to add bigger steps now. Inhaling, lengthen up halfway. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling to rise up. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Okay, great. Okay, right leg is going to step back. We're going to move into warrior one. Okay, so grounding your right heel down. Okay, and if your balance is off, your heels do not have to be in line with each other. You can walk your left foot out to the left a little bit here. Reach your arms up over your head. And then for today, we're going to reach this right arm forward. Okay, so it helps square our shoulders, square our hips, and then really press into that right pinky toe, your right heel, so your back leg is really active. And then bend deeply into this left knee. Keep lifting out of your low back. Good, take a nice big deep inhale here. Exhale out. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, slowly start to move into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Okay, so again, make any adjustments you need to, bending into that left knee a few times, opening up your chest to the front, okay, soft focus over your left hand, okay, 3 deep breaths here. Good, palms reach up. Straighten your left leg, arms up over your head. Turn your left toes in. Exhaling, fold forward, forward fold. Good, and then again, all these little adjustments you can take, double check to make sure your big toes are in line with each other. You can shorten your stance, you can widen your stance. Little figure 8s again. Okay, anything you'd like to do. Hands on your hips, squeeze your elbows. Slowly rise up to come up to standing, and then gently just step your legs together in the center of your mat. Samasastiki. Good. Okay, and then we're going to go to the other side. So I'm going to turn to face the back of my mat, and I'm going to step my left foot back for Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Okay, so left leg steps back. Ground your left heel, right leg is forward, arms reach up over your head. Good, and then left arm reaches forward here. Okay, squaring your shoulders, squaring your hips as best you can. grounding into your left heel, your left pinky toe. Okay, try not to arch so much, okay? Seal in your rib cage, root down through your feet to rise up and out through your spine. Breathe. Inhaling in, exhaling out, arm lifts, inhale in, exhale out. Good, moving into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Okay, same side, right leg forward, take a few deep bends if you need to. Good, soft focus over your right hand, and then 3 deep breaths here. Palms flip, straighten your right leg, arms reach up over your head, toes turn in. Exhale, fold, forward, forward, fold. Again, adjusting big toes together, or not together, big toes in line with each other, there we go. And then this time, let's actually walk our hands forward off of our mat. Coming, if you have space, okay, we're gonna come into this wide leg downward dog. Okay, good. Still thinking the same elements as downward dog, okay, so your shoulders aren't over your wrist. You want to keep pressing your chest back through your shoulders. Okay, arms are strong, lengthening through the backs of your legs. Great, slowly walk your hands back under your shoulders. Lift up about halfway, hands on your hips, come all the way up to standing. This time, turn your heels in, toes will be out. Bending your knees, and again, coming into this nice little squat here, okay? Make sure your tailbone's going back towards the back wall, your couch, whatever's behind you, so you have a nice little balance here in this squat, okay? Toes are not directly to the side, they're slightly angled, the corners of your mat, okay? And then again, try your best to stay in this position, but if you need to take a break, you can straighten your legs, okay? Arms behind your head, okay? Elbows in your peripheral vision, so make sure you can see them with your eyes. Good. 3 little taps here. Right elbow to your right knee. Hovering, if you can't touch it, that's okay. Still hovering here, and then coming right back up. Keep your shoulders square to the front of the room. Inhale, come on up. 1 more. Exhale, tap. Coming on up, and switching sides. Left elbow to left knee. Come right on up. Good, exhale, tap, hover, come on up. 1 more, exhale, tap, hover, come right on up. Stay low, arms out wide, star pose, and then see if you can jump your legs together. Good work, everyone, good. Shake your legs out. Really, really nice stuff. Good, let's come into tree pose, okay? So you're going to bring your right knee out to the side, bringing your foot just anywhere above or below your knee joint. Okay. Focus on your gaze, on something that's not moving. Hands can stay on your hips, so you can bring your hands together at your heart center. When you're ready, you can grow your tree branches out. You can play with your arms a little bit here. Good. Doing something different. Cactus arms. Slowly release your right foot down, shake your legs out, and we'll move to the other side right away. Okay, left knee moves out to the left. Placing your foot just anywhere above or below your knee joint. Press your legs in towards one another. And again, focus on your gaze, your drishti. What are your eyes doing? And again, hands can be on your hips, at your heart center, on your wall, if you have a chair, anything that'll help you feel balanced, okay? And then again, just playing with your arms, growing your tree branches. Okay. So remember, it's good to wobble and fall. It means you're getting stronger. Slowly start to lower this left foot down, shaking your legs out. Great. And then we're just going to come all the way on to seated, okay? So then sit on down. Good. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees out nice and wide. You can shift back and forth a little bit here. Okay, so lots of side body work and some hamstrings. So now we're going to go back into those a little bit deeper hamstring stretches, okay? So left leg's going to reach out to the left, okay? Right foot's going to hug in. Arms will reach up over your head, and I'm flexing strong through my left foot here, okay? We're going to twist towards our bent knee, okay? So left hand comes across to the right, reaching this right hand back to twist. Inhale, arms reach up over your head, turn to face your left leg, okay? So turn and twist, okay? Lots of navel work here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold over your left leg. And again, you can grab onto your pants if you want to use a strap here. You can grab onto the outer edges of your feet, just folding over this left hamstring. Okay, and again, don't worry too much about where you are. If you're up a little bit higher or if your knee has to be bent, that's fine, okay? It's all about you, so just focus on what you need in your practice for this hamstring stretch, okay? Okay, good. Slowly rise on up. Okay, and then we'll switch sides right away. Okay, so left knee bends in. I'm just bringing the soles of my feet together so I have a little point of reference here. And then my right leg will reach out to the right. Okay, and then left foot in the inner thigh. Sitting up nice and tall, flexing through your right toes. Arms up over your head, twisting towards your bent knee. Right hand comes across. Left hand reaches back. Good. Inhale, rise up. Turn towards your straight leg. And again, lots of abdominal strength. Lift up, find another inhale. Exhale, fold forward over your right hamstring. And then see if you can drop this left shoulder down so it's in line with your right. And just be where you need to be. Good. Inhaling, slowly rise up. Good. And then bend this knee back in so that the soles of your feet are together once again, okay? And, pick however wide you want your diamond to be, okay? You can have your legs farther away from you. You can have them closer in, a little happy medium. And we're just going to sit up nice and tall here, and then we'll slowly start to walk our hands forward, reaching forward, coming into this nice little stretch here for our hips, okay? See if you can drop and slide your shoulders down your back. Okay. Let your head go, let it be heavy. Good. Inhale, slowly rise up. Okay. Same thing. Left leg out to the left. Right foot folds in. Arms up over your head. Turn towards your bent knee, okay? So left hand's gonna come across to your bent knee. Right arm's up over your head. Flex strong through your left toes. Anchor down through your hips. And again, spiral just a little bit more towards your bent knee. And slowly start to bend and fold over your left hamstring, keeping this left arm on your knee, okay? And then try to stretch up and over. Maybe touch your toes, okay? Don't worry too much about it. I want you to maintain the integrity of your chest and your heart shining up towards the sky rather than folding in and touching your toes, okay? This isn't stretching anything, right? We want to keep our chest lifted, shoulders stacked, so right shoulder stacked on top of the left, right arms up and over for this nice big side body stretch. So this is our peak pose. Good. On your next inhale, rise up. Exhale, release, and we'll switch sides. Okay. Right leg long, left foot folds in, arms up over your head. Turn to face your bent knee. Right hand comes across. Okay. And again, use this arm to help guide and keep your shoulders. Okay, they're square. Okay, to the diagonal. Left arm's up over your head. And then as you start to lean over towards your right leg, don't compromise your shoulders folding in. Keep length, keep lift. As you reach your left arm up and over towards the right. And then that right arm's helping guide your chest and your heart up towards the sky as you lean over towards your right leg. Good. A few more deep breaths here. Almost there. Imagine touching your toes. Good. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Bringing your legs in. Good. And then we're just going to roll onto our backs, knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug, gently rocking from side to side. Okay, good. Let's just do a little figure four glute stretch here. Okay, so plant your feet down onto your mat. Right ankle up and over your left knee. Interlacing your hands around your left hamstring. Good. As you energetically pull this left leg in, energetically press your right leg away from you. Okay, so notice if you're just kind of just moving and going through the poses, okay? Try to re-experience them in a different way, okay? Find a little bit of activation. Find a little bit of, a little bit of tension so that you get a little more release through the glute, okay? So it's not as passive. You can find some resistance here by just adding just a little bit of tension in your biceps to kind of gather your legs in as you press your right knee away. Good. And again, you can always take all these different variations as well too. You can grab your shin, extend your leg up. Okay, great. And let's slowly switch to the other side, okay? Left ankle crosses up and over your right knee. Press your left knee away. Interlace your hands around your right hamstring. And again, finding that release as you pull in. Resist that left knee away from you. Find a little bit of resistance. Find a little bit of tension, okay? Not stressful tension, just muscular tension. Some strengthening, and again, resistance. It's all about the resistance here. Gently start to release your hands, release your legs, okay? And then we're just gonna do one bridge pose, okay? So ground down through your feet, press through the backs of your arms. Inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. Okay, in any arm variation here, you can reach your arms up over your head. You can walk your shoulder blades underneath you to interlace your hands behind your back. Keep lifting your chin away from your chest. Okay, so you don't totally crunch up your neck at all. Release your hands, release your arms down by your sides, and then slowly roll down nice and slow. And then joining the soles of your feet together, knees out nice and wide. Let's place one hand on our navel and one hand on our heart center. Closing your eyes, finding your breath. And I invite you to stay here, or you can slowly extend out onto your mat into Shavasana. You can always pause the video to stay here longer, to take a proper Shavasana. Otherwise, you can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, gently shifting your head from side to side, circling your wrists and your ankles, guiding your legs together. And give yourself a nice big stretch, stretching your arms up over your head, maybe even pointing your toes. Good. And gathering your knees into your chest. And before we come up to seated, let's just do a little twist here, okay? So let your knees just fall over to the right. Left arm reaches out to the left. Right hand can be on top of your knees if you'd like. And then slowly come on up and switch sides. Knees gently fall over to the left. Hand can be on the knees, right arm out to the right. Bringing your knees back into the center, into your chest. Give yourself a hug, one last hug, and then roll over onto your side. Then use your arms and your legs to help you come up to a seated position. Hands can slowly come together at your heart center. And press your palms together firmly. Take a nice big deep inhale in through your nose. Big exhale out through your mouth. And slowly just begin to smile in honor of your practice. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining me. We'll see you all next week. Bye.